Glad to have you with us. We get set for 200 laps of racing action, NASCAR Busch Series style.
Buckshot Jones got a great start there. You can see him already pulling out to get his preferred line going into turn number 1. Since they paved IRP now, the cars probably able to run a little bit lower than they have in the past. When I was racing here just a couple years ago, the only line that you could dare run on was up high against the wall. I noticed in the truck race just last night, they were able to run down low, and that was as a result of the new pavement.
Buckshot Jones leads the first time by. They have 48 feet of width to race on here with this new graduated pavement. All right, here's a look at Dale Earnhardt in the AC Delco Chevrolet. He is now being shown in a left spot. McLaughlin behind him in the 34 car back in 12th. Earnhardt making a move on Mark Green in the Timberwolf machine. Clarence Brewer on car. That is the car directly in front of Earnhardt. Now he is being very, very, very patient early on. And I'm sure they preached a lot of patience to this young man, knowing he had a pretty good race car. Let's see if he can make the pass on the inside. Pulls it down almost effortlessly and slides right underneath Mark Green. Well, there comes Mark back on the outside.
That's a good example of how the guy on the outside can keep his motor RPMs revved up a little bit higher because he doesn't have to pinch his car off so aggressively coming out of the corner right through the center. So it makes it look like he's got a heck of a lot more horsepower coming out of the corner, but he really doesn't, just because his RPMs, his motor is wound up a little bit better as he comes out. And caution free so far. We should knock on wood when we say that, though.
Oh, you just jinxed us, Chad. I believe now we're going to see a rash of caution flags. Last year here, there were 11 caution flags for 80 laps. 80 of the 200 laps were run under yellow. As far as you said, we have not seen the yellow hanky wave one time. Now look at Kevin LePage trying to make it 3 wide on the inside. He's in the channel lock. Whoa, contact. Todd Bodine is there. Fido up. Goes around. And I told you.
I shouldn't have said it.
You had to say caution free.
Tim, I am really sorry.
Well, he's going to throw Kleenex at you, I promise. What a tough break for Tim Fido. We're bringing out the first caution flag tonight here on lap number 49.
We'll see it on a replay because the cameras were right on top of that, but I don't believe it was anything but just a racing deal. Look how tight these cars are right in here. This is about 10th place on. Yep, you saw Tim just come down a little bit, make it just a little bit of contact with the 30 car. There's no room at Raceway Park here to, once you get bumped like that. We saw it in the truck race last night, and Tim's hard into the wall in turn number 1.
Once again, different angle this time. Todd Bodine is the Slim Jim driver. There is Fido's car, and Bodine the contact. LePage is there. Boy, Ed Barrier did a great job to get on the brakes, not to run into the back of Fido as cars spun around. And oh, look at there. Heavy, heavy damage for Tim Fido. He was 5th in the point standings coming into the night, just 89 points behind LaJoie. Oh, and here is the power team machine, the Chevy of Joe Bessie, sliding off the turn.
That's turn number 2 there, coming off of turn number 2 against the inside wall on the back straightaway.
Now we'll bring out caution for the second time here on lap 59. Sheet metal damage on the left side of Bessie's machine. There is the car number 44 of Tony Stewart in the Shell Pontiac, Joe Gibbs' own car. Damage to the rear of that machine.
We'll try to find out what happened and why the 6 car spun out there, but
see if we can see what happened again here. This was over in turn 2.
Well, obviously the 44 car had to check up, as did Joe Bessie there, and then the 34 car of Mike McLaughlin just got into the back of him. Can't tell exactly why they had to slow up.
A little different angle. It's already, Bessie had already been tagged, and so had the 44 had gotten hit from behind. Stewart by McLaughlin. Now here is Tony Stewart on pit road, the 1997 Indy Racing League champion. As the crew now taking a look underneath that car number 44 to see if how much damage there may have been from that contact from the back and the front. Working the second caution flag tonight at Indianapolis Raceway Park. 60 laps are complete. Our leader is Lyndon Ament. We'll be right back. Back at Indianapolis Raceway Park, Marty Reed, Bill Weber, Chad Little, and yours truly, Jerry Punch, bringing you exciting Busch Grand National Series action. Second caution flag tonight due to this incident here coming off of turn 2.
It's from Randy LaJoie's in-car camera. All we can see there is the 44 car and the 6 car of Joe Bessie having some contact, but what it's not showing is that everyone kind of checked up there. McLaughlin got in the back of the 44 car and sent the 6 into the inside wall.
Now here's Bessie a moment ago. We were in break going out to the 44 car and pointing. In that second replay, it looked like there may have been some contact between the 44 and the 6. And the 6 car got a little bit out of shape, and then the 44 tried to slow up to let him get it caught, and he got hit from behind. So that may be right. Well, folks, that shot right there should tell you one thing. We are under caution once again for the 3rd time today here on lap 85, and that's the back. That's the bumper cam for Shane Hall and the Big A Auto Parts machine, Don Stegall's car. Here's what happened just a moment ago.
We're on board with Shane right here. That's in between turns 3 and 4, and you could tell Shane got a shot from a pretty solid shot from behind and just backed it in between the wall there in turns 3 and 4, putting his hand up there saying, "What is the deal?"
Well, you know you're in trouble when you're suddenly watching where you're going and suddenly you're watching where you've been, indicating he got a little tag from behind, and boy, heavy damage on the back of the Big A Auto Parts car number 85. Whoa, a huge crash on the backstretch.
Folks, you guys see what we do. Don't know what caused it yet, but you can tell there's cars everywhere, debris all over the place.
There's the Phil Parsons car. Mark Green is involved. The 4, that is Matt Hutter. Debris all over the back straightaway as now the leaders will work their way through and try to slow down. Carl Simmons feverishly waving the caution flag back here at the start-finish line. That brings out the 4th caution flag today here on lap number 92.
See the NASCAR official down there waving the red flag. That's the flag that says whether the pits are open or not.
Oh, there is the Duralube Chevy for Phil Parsons. See if we can see what happened. Parsons already sideways. Looks like some contact behind him. There's Mark Green's car.
And then Mark Green slides backwards to block the track, and that's where it all, that's when it got real dirty.
Curtis Markham trying to get by on the inside. He ends up getting involved.
Here's real time.
That was from Kevin LePage's channel lock in-car camera. The Doug Taylor machine. LePage stayed up high and was able to get by.
We're inside Elton Sawyer's car right now in real time. Some good sound effects there.
All right, different angle looking up the backstretch. Mike Bliss able to scoot by in the Band-Aid car. Look at Green. He gets up on the right front fender of Curtis Markham's car, the Snyder trucking machine. There's Lance Hooper going by. Oh, heavy damage on Phil Parsons' Duralube machine. Okay, whoa.
Got a wreck.
Hold that thought. Well, action. That's Dave Blaney in the Amoco car, the ultimate Amoco machine. Pontiac, Bill Davis owned car. He loops it back around. There was some contact. That's over in turns 1 and 2, and that will bring out the 5th caution flag. Appears
like it happened getting into turn 1, Jerry, and they came to rest just right there in the middle of 1 and 2. I can't tell exactly what happened yet. We'll see if we have it on a replay.
There's the Pontiac safety car with the field in tow. Let's see if we can see entering turn 1 what might have happened, Chad.
Looks like a deja vu of what happened with Tim Fita earlier tonight. Just a slight little contact, and it's going to send someone backing into the wall there.
That's Lance Hooper in the WCW car. They body slammed the 5th to 93 car into the outside concrete. Elton Sawyer making a move. Boy, Mike Bliss has dodged another one. He and Lyndon Amick both able to get by, and as this car number 93 of Dave Blaney came back down across the racetrack. White flag for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His father's best finish at IRP. Dale Sr. was a 3rd in 1990. But the young man, the 3rd generation driver from Indianapolis, North Carolina, at 23 years of age, looks like he is 1 turn away from picking up his 5th win in 1998. The crowd on their feet, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the Kroger 200. Earnhardt Jr. takes the win. Elliott Sadler will finish in second spot. Buckshot Jones in third. LaJoie fourth. And David Green in fifth as the fireworks go off. Our unofficial results from the 17th running of the NASCAR Busch Grand National Series Kroger 200.